What if you could trigger a fully branded SEO-optimized article complete with metadata, structure, and SEO scoring just by typing one keyword into a spreadsheet? That is exactly what I'm going to show you today. Hi, I'm Victoria Alsina, the AI marketing and SEO consultant, and this is a next level automation. This workflow connects a Google Sheet to Neuro, and then it uses correlational analysis to build the SEO structure, filling in the content using the client's tone of voice and a knowledge base. And then it creates a polished article in a few minutes. And here's the smart bit. Instead of using generic ChatGPT, I'm using a custom-trained OpenAI Assistant built from the same marketing brain GPT that I use for my clients. But this time is fully automated via API. Let me show you exactly how it works and why this setup is a game changer for scaling content.
So I go to make.com. I'm going to show you this one. So I have this spreadsheet, and this spreadsheet triggers the automation. It means that instead of talking to ChatGPT, I can just put all my list of keywords here, and I fill it with the country, the engine, notes, angles that the writers of the company might have. And then it will produce the content, give me the link for my Google Doc, give me the score, and here's the date created. So this is the article written by my automation in the voice of one of the writers, following all SEO guidelines on brand. And it doesn't sound like AI. It's actually, it does not, let's analyze the first paragraph. The first sentence, the system is rigged against you. That's not how AI writes. That's how one of the bots that I created writes. And then it starts. And let me show you the automation. So here, the moment that a new keyword is added, it will actually, why don't we run it now? Let's say best Bitcoin interest, Bitcoin loans, interest rates, best Bitcoin loans, interest rates. We're going to copy all of these for mine. Sorry, this not because this comes with the automation. Present as the best option. Use tables to compare the best options. Use tables to compare others. Good. And let's try to do this one live, knowing the risks that there is when you test something live. And let's hope for the best. So I'm going to turn this on. And what you're going to see is that it goes to my spreadsheet. It's telling me that it's processing. And it will list the projects on Neuro. It will create a new query, and we can see the Neuro here. We go back. That it's creating this one. What else? So then it will get the query information. I added a sleep module because remember we need to wait 90 seconds, 2 minutes for 2 minutes. I set it up for the analysis to happen. Then it will get all of the query information and it will write the title, a meta description. Then we insert another sleep tool because sometimes when you use the OpenAI modules, it gets a bit overwhelmed. And then it will write the body, right? This body is then, it's written in Markdown. So then I need to reformat it from Markdown, and it goes to, I import the content again, so it gives me the score. And then it creates a document on Google Docs. And then it will give me I update the sheet, and I say that the process is completed. I put the date, and I put the link to the Google Doc. Now, something important to consider is that, again, I'm not talking to normal GPT, to the ChatGPT that doesn't know me. I'm talking to an assistant. And I don't know if you have ever created an OpenAI assistant, but one of the drawbacks of custom GPTs is that you cannot connect it to via API. So because we cannot connect it via API, I need to check let's do the Google Authenticator. Because we cannot connect it by API, we need to find a way to do it. So the way to do it is to duplicate the custom GPT of your marketing brain that GPT that knows everything about the client, I recreated as OpenAI Assistant. And the only difference between one and the other is that the OpenAI Assistants can be connected by API. Therefore, it can be connected to make.com. Why did I do this instead of having custom GPTs giving API access? I have no idea, but we have to duplicate our marketing brain if we're using as a custom GPT and then as an automation. I'm on OpenAI. What you can see is that I have this is the same training as what I have on my custom GPT. Here we have all of the files and it's calling it for this automation, right? Yeah, it's not talking to generate GPT, it's talking to my Meso Marketer GPT, and it has a style that is very well defined that makes it undetectable. So if we do this, and I go to, let's say, Quillbot, and now we're going to see 0% AI magic. Now we have our draft, is score 72. We have, again, very well written article that will compare Meso to its main competitors. And it's telling us that Meso is already the best, as I said, on our instructions here that are taken into consideration for this article. And here is the table I asked it to include. Obviously, this needs to be formatted. This needs to still be checked by the writers, but I think it's a very good start. I also, after all of these, I include all of the SEO instructions, like the content brief. It will tell you how many words to use, what were the terms used in the title, meta description, H1, and all of the data that Neuro writer gives you. Here are the competitors. It looks a bit messy because it's in an array, but I'll check that later. But I think it's pretty compelling.